Hey everyone, this is Dan, the Vintage RV'er, and I'm trying to troubleshoot a few things. One is this refrigerator, which I'm waiting for a recall kit, and then this is a Suburban NT24, which is a 24,000 BTU furnace unit, which is a little too small for my RV Class A, but I've been slowly cleaning it up with a rust dissolver and getting it in really good shape for somebody. Who knows? I'll troubleshoot it, hook it up to gas, get it ready to roll for somebody. But in the meantime, I'm trying to troubleshoot the Allegros one. I did manage to get the furnace, the refrigerator up and running. I'm just letting that sit for now. But what I've got here, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see it or not, because it is a mess in here. So you've got the hot water tank, which has been replaced. Then you have over here the whole gaggle of wires in the furnace. So in the furnace, unfortunately, is a whole bunch of, and again, forgive me because I don't have a light, which I should have a light. Here it is. Here's one. Shine it in here. Hopefully you can see it. But I don't know if you can see into the actual distance there. There is the fan. Can you see it way back in there? And it's full of insulation and little clippings and who knows what. This is a result of, you know, little critters who decide that they're going to live there instead of you, and just not being used that much. And so the challenge becomes, okay, I really should pull this furnace, this burner unit out, and service it by cleaning it up. I thought I could stick a vacuum hose in there and get all the fan cleared up, but it's one of those squirrel cage fans, and honestly, I don't think I'm going to get any of it clean without pulling the entire unit. So what's going to have to happen is I'm going to have to disconnect the gas line down here, and see all these little screws here? I'm going to have to basically get it so I can slide this unit out of the cabinet itself and go to town on actually getting this thing cleaned up. Now, the way it sits in here, I don't know if you can see this or not, but it sits like part way here, you know, in this cabinet and this cabinet, and it's like, really? Are you serious? How am I supposed to exactly get this unit out of here if I really need to? It's almost like you got to take the cabinet apart to get this thing out of here, because it's sort of half in, half out. I guess what they did is they took the hot water tank out, they slid the furnace in this way, and that's how they installed it. But I mean, you can see I've got gas lines down here, I've got all sorts of crazy stuff here, the plumbing. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to disconnect the this right here, which is the valve, and get that disconnected and get that off, and then hopefully I can try to wiggle by hook and by crook getting this furnace unit out of here with this cover. I mean, obviously the cover is going to come off. There's a screw over there, and I just need to get this thing out so I can pull this unit itself out. But I got to tell you, this is not going to be fun the way this got this set up. So I'll give you a video here. I got to prep and get ready, and I'm going to pull this thing out of here because it really does need to get pulled, so that way I can service it. You know, I'm going to disconnect a couple of these little ducted fans. That's easy. It's just a little screw, and pull those loose. You can see I've already got one of them pulled loose. It went on the other side here. There's like 4 that would have gone in here. I don't know where the 4th one went. Kind of wondering where that guy went off to, because there's actually 4 punch outs here for the air to flow through. Maybe the 4th one just blew into this area, but I doubt it. Probably should just really be plugged up so that way it allows more air through the rest of the furnace. It's just kind of, I don't know, the way the whole thing is set up just seems really inefficient from the standpoint of a duct layout. So anyways, I'm going to start working on that and getting that going. I also noticed there's a nice little set of wires here that are plugged off, and I have no idea where they go to. They're right there. Interesting. So now I got to troubleshoot and find out where those are going to, because that's for something. Anyways, talk to everybody soon, and look forward to the next installation, I should say removal, and repair and cleanup of my furnace, which is one of the last items in this RV to get cleaned up and fixed. Thanks again. Stay tuned. Talk to you soon.